listening to Georgia Basketball on 98.7 FM and AM 1340 WGAU.
Commit to the G.
It is going to happen here at Georgia, and I'm committed to helping make that happen.
Hill will lob to the rim. Anselm goes up high, touch it all. All net. Jabri Abdur-Rahim from the right corner.
The Dogs play here.
DMA for a two-handed dunk in the paint. Oh, yeah. Georgia will win it. How about them Dogs?
Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network. Welcome to live play-by-play coverage of Dogs basketball. Georgia basketball is brought to you by Piedmont Healthcare, the official healthcare provider of the Georgia Bulldogs. Once again, here's Cabell Philpott.
Getting set for tip-off, Alabama A&m Bulldogs and the Georgia Bulldogs. The four keys to the game and the Northside tip-off coming up right after this timeout on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network. Head coach Chuck Dowdle, time now for the keys to the game, driven by the Ford F-150, official truck of the Georgia Bulldogs. Check one out today at your local Ford dealer. What you got for me?
Well, exactly the same thing that Mike White said to you just a few minutes ago, Cab. Defensive rebounding has been a struggle for us, so starting today, we got to improve. As good as our defense has been, you'll wear yourself out. We've allowed 36 in our last two games, 36 offensive rebounds to our opponents. That's given extra time for them to score again, and that puts pressure on your defense. I'll get back to another couple of keys momentarily.
Georgia controls the tip-off, and that's our Northside tip. Northside Hospital reminds you the most common symptom of prostate cancer is no symptom at all. Prostate cancer will affect 1 in every 9 men in America. Find out about screenings, your risk factors, and innovative treatment at Northside.com. Sunara gets things going for Georgia on the basket to our right with a bucket. It's 2-0 Georgia on Alabama A&m. As the shot clock expires, the ball hits the rim, but no good from Abdur-Rahim, Alabama A&m. Stolen away by Georgia's Kane. Kane hard to the rim and lays it up and scores over Williams with the right hand.
I'll tell you what, Blue Kane is about as good at defensively as we have. He is an outstanding. He anticipated that pass, picked it off, and boy, he was headed to the races, to the backboard, laid it off and in.
And there's a turnover, a backcourt violation for A&m. Another turnover for Alabama A&m. They trail your Georgia Bulldogs 6-4. 15-15 remaining in the first half. Just like that, he knocks down a three. The first three-pointer of the afternoon for Georgia from Blue Kane. And that makes it 9-4 Georgia.
You know what got him started was that steal on defense.
Up on the left, over to James on the right wing. James now in the low block right side. Puts up a nice little hook shot and scores. That's an old school hook shot, Chuck.
That really is. You know what? That gets back to what we were talking about earlier about Georgia's bench strength. They can go up and down that bench, and the performance on the floor does not.
Demry out close to the G logo to Chiwa on the left elbow. Chiwa looking to Abdur-Rahim, cutting across the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Chiwa with the bunny, recovers and scores for Georgia.
Nice cleanup there by Big Russell.
22-13 the Georgia lead now, 9:25 remaining first half. Abdur-Rahim quickly drives across the lane from left to right and scores from the right side of the square. 24-15 the lead for Georgia.
And Cab, when he does that, that will open up the three for him. If they know he can put it on the floor and take it to the hoop and finish, then that'll make it that much easier for him to get open shots from behind the arc.
With 8 minutes remaining, Georgia up 24-15 with the basketball. Abdur-Rahim left wide open. He short sides the three. Kick out on the right side. Sunahara's three is on the way, and it's good.
Boy, the more you see of R.J. Sunahara, the more you like him.
When we were in the Bahamas, Chuck, he was not playing due to an injury, and he just keeps getting better over the last 3 to 4 games.
No doubt. He is improving so much, and it's obvious why he was the Division II player, National Player of the Year.
Alabama A&m has turned it over 8 times to just 2 for Georgia. But they have the basketball. And it's stolen away just like that. Justin Hill dunks it on the other end, uncontested. and Georgia starting to run away. 33-17 Dogs. 5-minute mark, first half.
Yeah, Justin's not the biggest guy on the floor. For him to go up there and flush that thing with two hands, that's pretty good athleticism.
He got up there. Tucker with the basketball for A&M. Peak now, top of the... He's on the left wing, looking underneath. They dump it down underneath, and a rejection by Chiwa. No, they're going to credit that to James, and James got up there high.
He did.
And said no.
He did. Slapped it up against the glass.
And a blocking foul called against A&M. Crossing over on the right wing, into the lane, loses the handle quickly. Kick out left wing. Melendez is good. A Scana Energy three-pointer from R.J. Melendez. And Georgia up now 38-19, 2:25 remaining first half. Back up top, Abdur-Rahim with the basketball to Chiwa on the left elbow. 11 to shoot. Demery dribbles left wing. Now back into the lane. Puts up the runner and scores to the right side. Hesitation, attack, Chuck.
And then he hit the floor hard. No whistle, but...
By Randall. He finds nowhere to go. Quickly up the floor. Abdur-Rahim, right side. Demery's three on the way. It's no good. Chiwa with the offensive board for Georgia. Demery will pull it out with 45 seconds remaining in the first half. Georgia up 40. A three ball on the way is good. It's Jabri Abdur-Rahim. Another Scana Energy three-pointer.
That's his first of the day.
Extends Georgia's lead. Quickly up. Second free throw on the way. And it's good. But you're right. The arc on his free throw isn't very pronounced. And the shot at the horn is no good by Alabama A&m. And Georgia leads it. 46 jump to 23.
Well, that's 2 for 1. You'll take that all day. That's a good half for Georgia. Again, we pointed out, Cab, coming into this one, Alabama A&m is not a good basketball team. They come in 1-11. They're one win by 2 points in overtime. And Georgia is a team that right now has a lot of things going for it. And they need to, because conference play starts a week from today on the road in Columbia, Missouri. But we have got to continue to polish the things that we do well and work on the things that we still need to work on, like rebounding, specifically our defensive rebounding, and we've done a good job on that here in the first half.
Chuck, time to spotlight the first half's best in the game stats, brought to you by Old Dominion Freight Line. Old Dominion Freight Line works hard. They tried to throw it underneath to Williams. A&M turns it over. Abdur-Rahim in transition. The ball is blocked from behind, but a putback is good. Nice second effort by Silas Demery to convert.
Did a great job of cleaning that up. But I got to tell you, that was a great pass from Sunahara.
As Thomason drives underneath across the lane and scores from the left side. A quick burst from Silas Demery. Demery with the basketball. Top side, Thomason drives the elbow, shoots and scores from the right side. An easy layup for Georgia.
Noah didn't have such a great first half, but he's making up for it here to start this second half.
Yeah, that over in the corner to Peak. He drives into the lane. Poked out of there by Abdur-Rahim. Thomason, cross-court pass underneath to Demery. The shot is good, and he's fouled.
My goodness. That is as nice a finish as I have seen Silas Demery make this year, and I've seen him make quite a few because he is an extremely talented true freshman. He's got size, he's got quickness, and he's got leadership skills, which may be the most important thing he possesses.
Timeout on the floor. It'll be a full timeout. That foul committed by Cameron Tucker, his second, and the team's second, to James on the near side. Melendez in the corner. Back up top to James. He drives the lane. Spins underneath. Bounce pass. Blue Cane backdoor reverse lay-in. Good.
He goes with the right hand. He goes with the left hand. Either way, he's fine.
His first. The team's fourth. And Georgia with the basketball. Backside lob jam. R.J. Melendez.
That was a beautiful feed. Oh, my goodness. Justin Hill.
A&M underneath the basket. Shot up. No good. Rejected by the rim. Literally. A deep three from Noah Thomason extends the lead for Georgia. It is a 30-point Georgia lead. 11:23 remaining in the second half.
And thank you, Noah, for highlighting my point.
Cross-court pass in the corner to Abdur-Rahim. He's been fairly quiet today, just 7 points, 2 of 10 from the floor. The crossover, step back three from Hill is good.
Well, that was pretty. He created the space with the jab step. Defender rocked back, and then he stepped back and buried it.
Justin Hill has 10 points. Over to Randall. Batted out of bounds. Demery saves it.
Oh.
Blue Cane at the rim. The lob. The dunk off the back of the glass.
And did you see what he did? He put it up the glass so Melendez could score. Blue Cane got a beautiful pass from Melendez, but rather he paid his teammate back by laying it up so that Melendez could finish it.
Threw it off the glass. Melendez finishes with the dunk. And the round is on. 78-49. Georgia leads it. 6:47 remaining. Three ball on the way is good for Georgia's Dylan James.
Young man, the more he plays, the better he gets. Both teams up on their benches getting ready to walk down the line here and shake hands. And 93-73 will be our final here at Stegman Coliseum as the Dogs. Cabell, that's 8 in a row.
8 in a row, buddy.
8 in a row. They are now 10-3 as they head into conference play. And just great to see for these Georgia Bulldogs and how they have really started to be a very cohesive group and a large group. I mean, a lot of guys playing and getting minutes and performing. You know, producing points or defense or rebounds or assists. They're getting something, you know, bringing a little something to the picnic, and that's